Hey guys, it's me. Well, this is episode 2 of the educational series on Salvia Divinorum. This section, I'm going to go over two parts of the 28 parts that I have. I might add more than 28, but at this point it's 28. By the way, it's December the 9th of 2012. Which will probably save when this thing was uploaded when it comes out. But I've been trying to film this all day long, it's not working out because I'm either messing up a lot and I have to retake the darn thing, or the what do you call it? The camera battery is going out or something, and right now the battery's at half-life, and I hope it takes 20 minutes of its precious time for me. But the first part of this episode is going to deal with the chemistry of this drug. The other part I'm going to do is the thing is entitled "Looking for a Cannabis Alternative?" Question mark. But the chemistry of this plant. If this is boring, I don't blame you. I'm going to be talking very scientific here, and I don't know how else to say it because it is a very complicated thing. Subject. But the known active ingredients, or the chemical compound of Salvia Divinorum, is a trans-neochloridane deterpenoid, right? Known as Salvinorin A, which I'm going to shorten to SA, and the chemical formula to this drug, or this chemical, is C23H2808. I'm not sure what that means. You chemist geeks do know. Hopefully. I love geeks, by the way, so I'm not dissing you guys. But this compound, this SA, is present in the dried plant about 0.18%, so it would be close to 0.2%, which is pretty small comparatively, but SA is not an alkaloid, meaning it does not have a basic nitrogen atom, unlike most known opiate receptor ligands. SA is the first documented diterpene hallucinogen. Similar to many psychoactive herbs, Salvia Divinorum synthesizes and excretes its active chemical SA via trichomes of the peltate glandular located just beneath the cuticle layer of the plant. I've talked about its potency before in the Salvia prelogue, and here I'm going to touch in further in the subject of the potency in a scientific term way, but by mass, SA is the most, quote, is the most potent naturally occurring hallucinogen. It is active as low as 200 micrograms, which is a microgram is a millionth of a gram. Milligram is a thousandth of a gram. Synthetic chemicals such as LSD can be more potent than Salvia Divinorum's SA. Research has shown that SA is a potent and selective K-opiate or kappa opiate receptor agonist. It has been reported that the effects of SA in mice are blocked by K-opiate receptor antagonist. However, it is even more potent D2 receptor partial agonist, and it is likely this action plays a significant role in its effects as well. SA has no actions at the 5-HT2A serotonin receptor, and what that is, it's the principal molecular target responsible for the actions of the classic hallucinogens such as mescaline, shrooms, LSD, nor is it known to have an affinity for any other sites like that to date. SA's potency should not be confused with its toxicity. Something. Rodents chronically exposed to dosages much times greater than those to which humans are exposed show no signs of organ damage. Other terpenoids, and what that means is there is more salvinorins than Salvinorin A. There's Salvinorin B, C, D, E, F, and J. So, with this, the other terpenoids, B through F and J, have been isolated from Salvia Divinorum, including other salvinorins and related compounds, which means that Salvinorin B through F and J don't have any hallucinogenic effects. But none of these compounds has shown significant or sub-micromolar affinity at the K-opiate receptor, and there's no evidence that they contribute to the plant's psychoactivity. The other pharmaceutical actions. Okay, SA is capable of inhibiting excess intestinal motility, like diarrhea, stuff like that, through a combination of K-opiate and cannabinoid receptors, mainly CB1 receptor, in inflamed but not normal gut in vivo. I'll repeat that sentence. SA is capable of inhibiting excess intestinal motility through a combination of K-opiate and cannabinoid receptors in inflamed but not normal gut in vivo. The mechanism of action seen for SA on allele tissue has been described as pre-junctional, whatever that means, as it was able to modify electrically induced contractions, but not those of exogenous acetylcholine, long word, it starts with A and with an E, results from a small study by an assistant professor at the University of Iowa indicated that it may have potential as an analgesic painkiller and as a therapeutic tool for treating drug addictions. Like if you are addicted to heroin, they will use something like methadone to treat your heroin addiction. That is what that is what it means. A pharmaceutically important aspect of the contracting, reducing, or the anti-spasmodic properties of ingested SA on gut tissue is that it is only pharmaceutically active on inflamed and not normal tissue, thus reducing possible side effects. Hopefully that didn't scare you off. That's the boring part of this section. And the next part is looking for a cannabis alternative. First and foremost, I want to say that salvia is not a recreational drug like marijuana is. Marijuana is a mood-altering drug, while salvia is more of a hallucinogenic entheogen. What an entheogen, I will explain what an entheogen is in my next episode or two. I think it's the next one. But salvia is not quote fun in the way alcohol or cannabis can be. If you try to socialize with salvia or party with salvia, you'll probably not have a good experience. Salvia is a consciousness-changing herb that can be used in a vision quest or in a healing ritual, which again, that's an entheogenic experience, which I will get into later on. In the right setting, salvia makes it possible to see visions. Well, Robert, it's a hallucinogen. Well, I know it is, but that's not what it means. A vision quest is more of a... That's still a part of the entheogenic experience there, but it has more of a ritual or a spiritual sense to it. That's the difference there. It is, and this is more of the history I forgot to add in, but it is used traditionally. It is an herb with a long tradition of sacred use. It is useful for deep meditation. It is best taken in a quiet, nearly dark room, either alone or with one or two good friends present with you. And I recommend personally you have someone there the first time you do salvia. But with that, that is the end of this, the two sections I want to get over. You know, my next episode will hopefully not be this boring. This is, again, just for the chemistry of the drug, or of the plant. And so I have gone through, let's go over. I've gone over the introduction and the history, the botany, when it got publicized, the recent history, and in this episode I went over the chemistry and the looking for a cannabis alternative. My next episodes will be mostly of media coverage, and the three subsections there is what's 7, what's the hype, 8, not for human consumption, and 9, treat Lady Salvia with respect. Salvia is not a recreation drug. And one thing I have thought about today is that, you know, I'm trying to cultivate more subscriptions now. You know, it's might not be the greatest time to say that, because I'm barely starting out, but you know, if you have friends that are chemistry people and they don't know about salvia, have them here and just tell your friends, tell friends and family. So and the last words is do not, or if you do want to do salvia, do not use it until you see my educational series, and also do research on your own as well. That is very, very important. So with that, until next time, I'll see you guys later on. Okay.